सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। 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 ॐ यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः। देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः। Let us chant from verse number 12 to 18. Arjuna uvacha परं ब्रह्म परं धाम पवित्रं परमं भवान् पुरुषं शाश्वतं दिव्यम् आदिदेवमजं विभुम् आहुस्त्वां ऋषयः सर्वे देवर्षिर्नारदस्तथा असितो देवलो व्यासः स्वयं चैव ब्रवीषि मे सर्वमेतत्कृतं मन्ये न हि ते भगवन् व्यक्तिं विदुर्देवानदानवाः वक्तुमर्हस् स्वयमेवात्मनात्मानं वेत्थत्वं पुरुषोत्तम भूतभावनभूतेश देवदेव जगत्पते वक्तुमर्हस्य शेषेण दिव्या ह्यात्मविभूतयः याभिर्विभूतिभिर्लोकान् इमांस्त्वं व्याप्य तिष्ठसि कथं विद्यामहं योगिन् त्वां सदा परिचिन्तयन् चिन्त्योऽसि भगवन्मया विस्तरेणात्मनो योगं विभूतिं च जनार्दन भूयः कथय तृप्तिर्हि शृण्वतो नास्ति मेऽमृतम्. Arjuna says, O Lord, whatever you say, I fully trust. You say that you have been there from the beginningless past. From you, all the devatas have come, all the rishis have come, and therefore nobody knows anything about you. You alone have to say everything about you. You are the Lord of the universe. You say this, I fully trust. Not only you say this, even the great saints and sages like Devarshi, Narada, Asita, Devala, Vyasa, all of them tell the same thing, that you are the Lord of the universe. You are an avatar of the Lord who has come in this human form. So therefore, O Lord, I have absolutely no doubt about it. Now my request is this, Bhagavan, please guide me how I can see you everywhere in this world. You say that the whole world is your vibhuti. Bhagavan, tell me the way in which I can see you everywhere in this world. So that even when I am transacting with this world, I am able to meditate upon you. I never forget you. Bhagavan, make it elaborate. I am not at all bored listening to it. In fact, I am very much interested in listening. This is for me nectar, immortal nectar it is, Bhagavan. So please elaborately describe your vibhuti, your glory. So now Bhagavan answers the question of Arjuna. Verse number 19. Shri Bhagavanuvāca Hanta te kathayishyami Divyahyatma vibhutayaha Pradhanyatah kuru shrestha Nastyanto vistarasya me Hanta te kathayishyami Divyahyatma vibhutayaha Pradhanyatah kuru shrestha Nastyanto vistarasya me. Hey Kuru Sreshtha, best among the Kurus, Hanta. Hanta has so many meanings. Famous meaning of Hanta is alas. Alas. Alas is a very sad thing. Whenever something sad happens, you say alas. But here that is not the meaning. Hanta means okay then, well then. That is the meaning. So according to the context, you have to take the meaning of the word. Hanta. Okay then, Arjuna, sure, why not? Te kathayishyami. I will tell you. Divyaha atma vibhutayaha. I will tell you my divine glories. We all love to tell our glories, yes or no? Now, there is a difference. The difference is our glory actually doesn't belong to us, whereas Bhagavan's glory actually belongs to him. So therefore, nothing wrong in Bhagavan describing his glory. Arjuna, I will describe my divine glories. But the problem is, nasti antaha me vistarasya. There is no end to my glories. There is no end. If I start describing it, then this war will never happen. So therefore, pradhanyatah, I will describe. Whatever the important one is, some indications I will give you. Those indications are enough. Few random here and there I will describe. Now starts the glories of the Lord, which is the first glory, verse number 20. Aham atma gudakesha sarvabhutashayasthitah ahamadischa madhyam cha bhutanamanta eva cha aham atma gudakesha sarvabhutashayasthitah ahamadischa madhyam cha bhutanamanta eva cha. The first glory which Bhagavan says, what does he say? Arjuna, aham atma, I am the self. Sarva bhuta ashaya sthitah, residing sthitah, where? Ashaya, in the hearts. Whose hearts? Sarva bhuta ashaya, residing in the hearts of everyone. I am the self residing in the hearts of everyone. So this is the first vibhuti of the Lord. I am the self means what? Bhagavan says, I am the very I in every living being. This is his first glory. Now, in fact, among all the glories which Bhagavan has listed, this stands out. This is the greatest glory of the Lord. When this question was asked to Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, one of the greatest sages, so many pockets are there. And in that pocket, first you have to find out which pocket mobile is there. Then by the time you take out that mobile, keep it outside only. Again that ring will come. Okay. So, when Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi was asked this question, Bhagavan, if you have to choose one verse from the entire Bhagavad Gita to be the essence of Bhagavad Gita, which verse will you choose? So then Bhagavan chooses this verse, verse number 20. This is the essence of Bhagavad Gita. What is the essence? Bhagavan says, I am the very self in all beings. And where are you residing, Bhagavan? I am residing in the very heart of all beings, as the very self. Now tell me, if this is the definition of the Lord, I am the I in all beings. Now tell me, is God there with you or not? Can anyone say, no, I is not there in me? I am not experiencing the I. The very fact that you are using I, you see, nobody can say, I don't experience God. The only thing is that I, in its purest form, is God. At present, the I which we are experiencing is in its impure form, identified with the body. The I which we are experiencing is what is called as the ego. Purify it, and that very same I becomes a Lord. Beautiful verse. Now see the name of Arjuna used. Depending upon the context, Arjuna's name also changes. What is the name used here? Gudakesha. Gudakam, Nidram, Ishate, iti Gudakesha. The one who has conquered Gudaka. What is this Gudaka? Gudaka means Nidra. Nidra means sleep. So, one meaning is right. He is the one who has conquered sleep. But what is the deeper meaning? The one who has conquered the sleep of ignorance. So actually speaking, we are all sleeping. When we are sleeping to the highest knowledge, sleeping means not aware. When the greatest truth is there and I am not aware of it, actually I am asleep to that greatest truth. So the one who has woken up from this sleep of ignorance is called Gudakesha. Arjuna, this is the purpose of your life. To wake up to this great truth. That you are God. The essence in you is God. Gudakesha. The one who is vigilant to this great truth. The one who is constantly aware of this great truth. Such a person is called Gudakesha. Okay. Now, Bhagavan says, Sthitaha, I am residing in all beings. Bhagavan, where are you residing? So the term used here is Ashaya. Ashaya, translation of Ashaya is heart. Ashaya means heart. But this word Ashaya comes from the root Shi. Shi means what? To reside. So see, every word in Sanskrit is beautiful because that word is coming from the root, and root has something to do with the meaning of the word. That reside means what? That heart is a place where everything in this world is residing. We think I am residing in this world, but the fact is the world is residing in me, in my heart. So that residence of the whole world is what is called as heart. Sarva bhutashaya sthitaha. Now this is the glory of Bhagavan. Now how to put it into practice? Whenever we are transacting with beings in this world, what should be our understanding? In front of me there is an imperfect personality. I may have likes and dislikes to this imperfect personality, but deep down, this personality is none other than the Lord Himself. Never forget this truth. This is the practical application of this verse. This is the way to practice Vibhuti of God. Just like, even when I am seeing the wave, the form, the froth, everything, I am not forgetting that this wave is nothing but water. You see? Even when I am dealing with the ornaments, I decide where to wear, below, above, head, hands. But I never forget the essence in it. What is the essence? Gold. Transaction will happen according to the names and forms. You have to transact according to names and forms only. But never forget the essence. The essence is, it is none other than Bhagavan Himself. Never forget that. When an elephant comes chasing, run away. That is transaction. Don't say, oh, my dear, we are one. Don't do all that. Practically, keep away. Keep away from snakes, scorpions, etc. All that is transaction, yes. But never forget what? In the heart, Lord Himself is residing. Right? There is a maturity at the transaction level, but there is a wisdom at the absolute level. Therefore, what happens? You will never hate anyone. There is no hatred. Mind is ever peaceful. You take right decisions in the world, but at the same time, your mind is never filled with likes and dislikes, never filled with hatred. This is the way, the practical approach to the spiritual teaching. Ahamatma Gudakesha Sarva Bhutashritaha. Every one of us, we are all at different stages of evolution. The purpose of life is to reach that ultimate truth. Beings are at different stages. Plants, animals, birds, insects, they are all at different stages. This world is a beautiful place for them to evolve. Evolution is happening. Whether we know it or not, like it or not, evolution has to happen. That is how the world is designed. And in the process, interactions are necessary. Therefore, we are interacting with each other. With this understanding, we have to live. Many times what happens? We get so caught up in our likes and dislikes that we forget the reality. And that is when we get stuck in life. We become miserable in life. Now see what Bhagavan says. Ahamadischa madhyamcha bhutanam anta evacha. I alone was in the beginning, Adi. I alone am now in the present. I alone will be in the future. Adi means beginning, Madhyam means middle, Anta means end. So we all have Adi, Madhya, Anta. Adi can mean past, Madhya can mean present, Anta can mean future. Past, present, future, I alone am. This is one meaning. From the seeker's standpoint, we can have another meaning. Past means what? In my days of ignorance. That is past. What is called the days of ignorance? I say, I alone am, where is God? The ego alone is, there is no God. That is called as days of ignorance. Just like Bhagavan is saying, I alone am, in my ignorance, I also say, I alone am. Which God? I alone exist. There is no God. That is called days of ignorance. Then comes Madhya. What is Madhya? I am also there, God is also there. I can experience God as the witness in me. There is an entity in me, different from me, higher than me, divine in me, watching me, taking care of me, guiding me, inspiring me. So you see two entities. I see myself as a lower entity and I start experiencing something in me as a higher entity. That is Madhyam. So that is when that person can be called a seeker, a spiritual seeker. So that is Madhyam. So that seeking has to come to an end. So in the end, what remains? I am not there, only God is. That's the final stage. God alone is. I am not. This is that final stage. So in all these stages, what is there? God alone is there. God misunderstood as me is ego. Getting rid of this wrong notion, that is realization. So the whole process of knowledge is nothing but getting rid of the wrong notion in the mind. That is the whole process of realization. Adi, Madhya, Anta. Ahamadischa madhyamcha bhutanamanta evacha. Just like in the beginning you see a snake. Then you take a torch. That is madhyam. Then you switch on the torch. Then what do you see? The rope. So the rope can say, I alone was, I alone am, I alone will be. Ahamadischa madhyamcha bhutanam anta evacha. If you can practice this one vibhuti, you don't have to practice anything else. The rest all vibhutis become redundant. In fact, your life will become beautiful because you will treat everyone with respect, with love, with compassion. You see, there is a vision of oneness. We are all one. Yes, we have imperfection. That's fine. But that is temporary. Essentially, we are all divine. So even when you are seeing the defect in a person, imperfection in a person, even then you continue to see the perfection in that person. Just like two gold coin, one is covered with mud, the other is not covered with mud. Which is valuable? Which is more valuable? Two gold coin of the same size, weight, etc. One is covered with mud, the other is not covered. Which is more valuable? It is the same, you just remove the mud. Isn't it? In the same way, one person is dreaming that he is a buffalo. The other person is awake. So who is a buffalo? Nobody is a buffalo. It is just his wrong notion, isn't it? Wrong notion is not the reality. Just because I am dreaming myself to be a buffalo, I don't become a buffalo. I am still a human being only. In the same way, now God is dreaming that I am this body. So is he the individual or God? He continues to remain God alone. That is the essence of Vedas. Aham Brahma Asmi. Only thing is that dream, that wrong notion in the mind that I am this body has to go away. This process is the spiritual practices. That's all what we are doing. In spirituality, you are not changing anything. You are just removing this wrong notion in this mind that I am this body. What is the right understanding? I am pure consciousness observing this body. I am not the body. When that understanding becomes strong, firm, clear, this process of spiritual evolution is over. Ahamadischa madhyam cha bhutanam anta eva cha. Beautiful verse. Right, more of it we will see in the next class. Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet, asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.